Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette horreur? Mais... pas l'air commode celui-là. Alors voilà, c'est la fameuse bête. Et Randall, il faut quoi? Il me regarde, bah oui. Regardez, me faire taper. Merci Randall pour ton aide inestimable.
You don't look much like a good luck charm. Fuck.
Please, get me out of here.
Ouais, bah 2 secondes.
I kinda have my hands full right now. Just let me deal with this creature, and I'll be right with you.
That's what they always say, and they always end up with their flesh torn to pieces.
Which is a real good reason to stop distracting me.
Ça, je pense qu'en normal, je me serais fait dépecer avec cette pote. Tiens. Aïe. Ouais, ça vite, il descend pas quoi. Bon. Ouais, une foule dans son dos. Alors en val, c'est bien si tu continues de garder l'aggro. Voyons voir ce que ça fait avec les bagues. Oui. Effectivement, j'ai vu le truc au sol, j'aurais pu bouger, j'aurais pu. En val, il s'en prend plein la gueule. Vas-y, en val, continue comme ça. Tu gères. Si j'en prenais mes bagues, tiens. Sans me prendre de merde sur la figure, c'est mieux. Parce que ça a l'air d'être un truc... c'est une plante en fait. Donc je me dis peut-être que le feu va avoir des effets sur lui éventuellement. Oh, ça lui fait des dégâts quand même. Elle a fait du mieux qu'il pouvait. Et ben voilà. Par contre, j'ai pas vu de dégâts de feu avec l'épée, hein. J'ai eu beau mettre l'enchantement, j'ai rien vu. Oh, boobies.
My hero, you did it. You're so big and strong. Now would you kindly get me out of this stinking cage?
Do not do it! I know this woman. She is not here by accident. She is a witch. If you free her, we all run the risk of falling under the power
Ouais, mais t'as vu les seins qu'elle a?
But father, we can't just let this poor person die here. It
Voilà.
would be inhuman.
D'accord, exhibé.
Inhuman? That is exactly what she is, my child.
He's the wicked one. Aeolus, is it not? He's the one who imprisoned me, with no food or water, and barely clothed.
I what? You lying bitch! Don't listen to her.
Father?
She is trying to manipulate you. Use your brain, child.
I'm begging you, get me out of here. I can't hold on much longer.
Quand lui poser des questions.
My name is Edwin. The ignorant will tell you that I'm a witch, a sorceress, or even a necromancer. The truth is much simpler and more socially acceptable. I am, in fact, a magician. But neither as powerful nor as evil-minded as they think me.
She lies to thee. She is hiding something, and it is not her body.
You would say that.
I beg your pardon.
No, nothing.
Believe me, she is powerful. She is evil, and she is a danger to us all.
Ouais, mais elle a un super décolleté.
You seem to know a lot about her. What the hell are you doing here anyway?
The steward asked me to look into a dark power that has been affecting some of the villagers. Something evil. And my search has led me here. It is no coincidence. That cursed woman is the cause.
I wouldn't expect him to admit to keeping a woman captive in the swamps for his own evil purposes.
Nonsense.
And so you just trotted out here with no escort? What, were you afraid we'd charge you extra?
I came here as quickly as possible, yes, to stop you committing a grievous error. I was hoping that you would escort us back to the village afterwards. Without a supplement, yes. Seems to me that you are quite well paid.
I've never been in the habit of just letting people die like animals in a cage, whatever their crimes may be. This woman doesn't look like a dead walker. That's enough for me. We'll take it back to Valvanor, and you can tell your stories to them.
Et Ranval qui
Stay
branle
away,
rien derrière.
stupid girl. No! Fools! Leave her in that cage!
Là, c'est lui qu'on devrait mettre dedans. Là.
Now meet your eternity.
What are you doing to him? Let him go!
Very well. You may have him. I am finished.
Father? Father! Oh no, no! This can't be happening!
You're gonna wish you had died back there in that cell, you sick bitch!
Wait, wait! If I am to die, I wish to know who stands before me.
Ouais, il se fait badass.
I'm just a pissed-off mercenary who's gonna get his ass chewed out big time as soon as we get to camp. And since there is no damn way I'm letting you just walk away from this, you're gonna come with me. We'll let the other red scribes decide your fate.
You're going to submit me to judgment before those madmen? They're no better than the monsters you fight against. Red scribes, ice lords, they come from the same mold, and they want the same thing. Some are simply more successful in their efforts. Aeolus thought I possessed knowledge which he could use to become the equal of the Ice Lords. That's why he questioned me.
So what? We're at war, and getting our asses kicked. We can't really blame him for trying to find a way to stop the Deadwalkers.
Of course. It was for the good of all that I was captured and sequestered here in secret. It was to protect freedom that I was starved, tortured, and humiliated for weeks on end. It was goodwill and kindness that made him enslave a monster to guard my prison. Oh yes, I heard them, all of the screams. That beast did not lack for meat. No, indeed. Yes, in truth, the scribe was such a brave man that it was only for the happiness of his darling daughter that he tried to stab
C'est vrai que sur
her.
ce coup-là, il a quand même déconné.
That's ridiculous! You are the monster! You're a liar! My father wasn't like that! A liar! You murderer! You'll pay for what you did!
Sybil, wait! Shit. Ranval, you think you could find the girl and get her back to the village safe and sound?
Yes. The knight will leave now to search for her.
Thanks. Which, I suggest you behave yourself if you don't want to find yourself back rotting in that cell of yours. I'm far from finished with you. I have questions. Lots of questions. And you had better make damn sure I like the answers.
So be it. Then I will tell you exactly what you want to hear, mercenary.
Bah, vas-y.
You had the upper hand. Why did you decide to kill the leader of the Red Scribes?
I desperately needed to replenish my power, so I drained his. My mood grows a bit murderous when I get too hungry, or when I spend too many days trapped in a filthy cell without so much as a toilet. Your friend was no hero. His aim was to reproduce the same ancient rituals that permitted powerful magicians to become the Ice Lords that we are fighting even now.
He wasn't my friend. He was my employer, and a very influential man. You could have spared him, giving credence to your version of events, but you chose to kill him, and thus any chance of them listening to you.
He was a deceitful and manipulative man. No one would have listened to me, so I permitted myself the pleasure of preventing him from harming anyone else.
The World Heart has had nothing but suffering from these magicians. I rejoice at this death. We need more like it.
Let's say I understand your reasons, but it was still a reprehensible thing to do that has put us both in a seriously shitty situation. We're going to have to play this right in Valvanor. We'll try to talk with a steward, or the Red Scribes will lynch you without a second thought.
We? Am I to infer that you're going to help me, gentle mercenary?
Somebody has to deal with it. You seem to take pleasure in exposing yourself. To trouble, I mean.
It's true. I hate denying myself a little pleasure, but I'm not worried about the outcome. Aeolus's daughter saw everything. She is an innocent, and will confirm everything that happened here. All you need to do is deliver your model prisoner to your steward.
Besides Aelas, did you see any of the other Red Scribes?
I was drugged before being brought here. Aeolus is the only scribe who came to visit me during my captivity. But his second-in-command must have known, although I don't know exactly how much Aeolus was able to manipulate his puppets. If they are all as naive as his daughter, I imagine the temptation must have been great.
The Red Scribes performed a ritual in an ancient temple. Does that mean anything to you?
So that's the reason why he disappeared. The ritual was designed to augment his power. Had it succeeded, he would have become an accomplished magician, the first step toward becoming an Ice Lord. Given the ease with which I killed him, I suspect the ritual was a failure, or at least a partial failure.
Let's just say the results weren't quite what he was hoping for. But something definitely happened. There was a burst of light, or maybe flame. And this thing entered inside me.
A thing? What thing?
A sort of parasite. The Red Scribes told me it was a demon.
Neither one nor the other, insolent boy. I bring thee flames. I bring thee the World Heart. I bring thee the power, and thou wilt hold me back with thy ingratitude and thy weak, pitiful body. Thou darest name me parasite.
Hello? You still here?
Huh? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. He's kind of sensitive.
I must say, I have never heard of such a thing. It is, at the very least, troubling.
The end result is I sometimes find myself wondering who I am. What I am. That is, when we're not arguing, or it's not taking control without asking me what I think about it.
This is absolutely fascinating. I think, when we get the chance, we should talk about it in more depth. Meaning we undoubtedly need to experiment a bit. There is probably much to learn from this demon.
We'll see. For now, we've got more pressing problems. Let's finish this discussion in Valvanor. We better get back before they send a battalion out to look for us.
Ah voilà, j'avais peur que ça me téléporte. Parce que il me semble que j'ai encore 2-3 quêtes dans les parages. Ah, ça m'a fait passer un niveau. Je vais appeler ça, hop. Voilà. Hop. Ah, mais après ça, faudra vraiment que je foute des points dans le combat à la dague. Vraiment que j'en ai pas mis dedans. Non, c'est là-dedans. Voilà. Hop, plus 40%. On va pas cracher dessus. Alors, qu'est-ce que là comme arme? Ouais, défense, attaque à distance, sort de malédiction. Voilà, tu fais tout en même temps. De toute façon, c'est un mage DPS, donc... Du coup, j'ai plus grand mal pour prendre les baffes. Visiblement c'est un truc que j'avais déjà ramassé. J'ai un petit 2. Ah bah voilà, c'est pour cette espèce de grosse merde. C'est hors de malédiction. Ouais, dommage, on sort de là si tu m'as fait dans la vidéo.
Now I just have to take all this back to Sylvan.
Techniquement, je devrais avoir fait quasiment toutes les quêtes que je devais faire. Non. Bah ouais. Ah ouais, visiblement c'est bon. Visiblement c'est bon. Ouais, non, par là. Voilà, effectivement, comme je l'avais dit, la nuit est tombée. Voilà, ça m'a permis de choper ce qui me manquait. Ça, tout le monde est content. Voilà, avec tout ce que j'ai à valider, forte chance que je prenne encore un niveau. On va pas se plaindre.
He'll be pissed, but I gotta go face him.
Well, first go see your steward before the villagers decide to burn me at the stake. I mean, if you want to, Vulcan.
It'll probably turn into an interrogation pretty quickly. Try not to make it worse for yourself. And don't kill anyone, for starters. Especially if he's wearing red.
That seems reasonable to me, for the moment.
Bon, on va déjà aller valider. Je vais sauvegarder d'abord. Et je vais aller valider les quêtes secondaires d'abord. Donc il y avait la Toubib et le capitaine.
There should be enough food. We'll see what Marana says when we get back to the healing house.
Ah non, d'accord. Oui, d'accord, c'était pour... Ok, d'accord. On va parler au capitaine.
Vulcan, for fuck's sake, what did you do to Aeolas?
I never laid a finger on him, Captain. But if you want my opinion, I think he screwed us over.
So you had to kill him? That was our fucking employer.
Could you not take 2 goddamn seconds to think about that?
I didn't kill him. It was this woman, Edwin. She killed him.
That's what they told me. That doesn't change the fact that that dish rag of a scribe was our client. And your job was to protect him. If he was trying to fuck us over, it's up to me to deal with that. And for a starter, where did this wee tart that's spilling out of her dress come from?
She was his prisoner in the swamp. Looks like he was trying to get information out of her, which he obviously didn't give him, considering she's still alive.
All right then. Maybe she can be of use to us. I already spoke with the ale-lass's assistant. Seems he pulled the wool over their eyes as much as he did ours. They're petrified.
Ouais, finalement, c'était bien un connard.
Agreed to honor their contract with us. I need you to get this Edwin woman to talk. I want to know where she's from, who she is, who she works for. All of it. And watch out for the red scribes. We don't want to get fooled twice.
Understood, Captain. I'll check it out.
If you can find Hawk, tell him to get his arse back here. I sent him out on a recon mission and he still hasn't come back.
You think something happened to him?
Well, there aren't any decent whorehouses around here, so yes, something may well have happened to him.
I'll find him, sir.
Ah, voilà.
Captain, just fought a duel with Ranville, the guardian of the village. And before you start yelling about wasted energy, I want you to know that it was him that insisted on it. He's one hell of a fighter. He hits you like he was chopping down a tree, and he can take a blow and shake it off. He wants to join the Blades.
I have the feeling that every new recruit I take on these days is headed straight for the cemetery. But considering the losses
Mais
we've
si,
suffered,
allez, en mal, il est
I
cheaté, il
suppose I
fait rien.
can't refuse. Bring him here to me. I'll check him out.
Voilà.
Captain, I wanted to ask...
Non,
I'm
bon,
leaving.
c'est bon. Tout ce que je voulais lui dire. C'est quoi ça? Ah, bah ouais, c'est... Faut trouver Faucon. Ouais, bah ouais, c'est ça. Quoique, je vais d'abord aller chercher Faucon. Il y en a une qui doit pas être bien loin, enfin j'espère.